So today I've got a review for you of one of the sweetest shooting bows you are ever likely to find, and that is the Raptor from Simon's Bow Company. Wow. Yeah, it's been over 1,000 shots, well over 1,000 since I did the unboxing video of this bow. And where do I start? I'm not having difficulty with this. Let me tell you this is now my bow. This is my preferred weapon of choice. But I think it's time to sit down, tell you a little bit more about the specification of the Raptor, and also my thoughts on what makes it such a special bow to have in the hand. It is just, I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, that's better. I've got my bench back. Look at, wonderful. Just, I am struggling where to start with this, because I don't want to come over too strong. And that's going to be so difficult with this bow. Right, let's break it down and we'll try it that way, alright? So, you get this out of the box. Firstly, the looks. Just, wow. They are absolutely flawless. The craftsmanship and the attention to detail that goes into these Raptors is just, it's a work of art. It really is a thing of beauty. The way, I'm an engineer by background, okay, so the aesthetics, A1, but also from a functionality, form follows function, and just seeing the way that it's been put together, the engineering behind it, if you like, it just, wow, it gets you right there. Absolutely phenomenal. So moving on from the looks, and yeah, okay, looks is a very emotive subject. What one person likes, another one won't, but I defy anybody to tell me that this is an ugly bow. Just anyway, sorry, yes, moving on. So you string it up. With Horsebows, you string them up with the step-through method. There's no way of fitting a stringer. And I might even do a video about that. It's obviously very important to keep everything in line, as you should with any bow when you're stringing with a step-through method. Anyway, back to the Raptor. So you string it up, you set your brace height, and off you go and shoot. And you're shooting off the hand. It's got a really nice suede arrow pass. You can use it left or right-handed. You can use it with a thumb draw. You can use it with a Mediterranean draw. Pretty damn universal, if I say so myself. Now, I was speaking to Simon back end of last week, and he said, tell people about the lack of finger pinch. Okay, now, these bows are only 54 inches long. Okay, now I draw 28 inch with a Mediterranean grip. And no problems whatsoever. But what Simon said struck a chord with me, so I grabbed my longest arrow, 32 inch, and I tried it, pulling right up to the point was just in front of the riser, and yet you can feel that it's a tighter angle. Is it enough of a feeling in the finger to call it a finger pinch? In my opinion, no. Some people may. You can definitely feel it. You've got more pressure on those outside fingers, but then you would pull into 32 inch with a 54 inch bow. I hasten to add, it's not a problem, but I just thought I'd try it for my own peace of mind. If somebody said to me, Kev, I've got a 32 inch draw, what about this Raptor? I'd say, fine, no problem. Mediterranean, you want to shoot Mediterranean 52 inch draw, 32 inch draw, go for it. Okay. The benefit with these Asiatic bows is they are designed for long draws. No problem, 26, 27, 28 inch, no problem at all. but you can draw these right out to, off the top of my head, I think 34-inch draw is the max on this particular model. But that makes them so sweet to shoot. Stacking, what's that? It just doesn't exist. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. But when you draw the bow, there we go. We've caught up. I've caught up with myself. But drawing the bow is so smooth. If you're one of the people that holds an anchor for any length of time, not a problem. Oh, they're just gorgeous. They're so nice to shoot. Whoa! I think we better leave that guy there for a moment. He's obviously having some kind of out-of-body experience and been bitten by a love bug or something. Let's talk about some of the facts behind the Simons bows. They start with world-class materials, from the woods, the laminates, the glues, epoxies, the glass that are used in the construction are sourced from the best suppliers in the world. You know, these are A1 world-class components that are going into making the Raptors. So that's good. That's a brilliant start. Then we come to Simon's skill set and the way he works. He's an innovator, which is fantastic. Okay, he thinks about the product and how it's going to work. Everything from how it feels in the hand to how it looks to how it shoots. Okay, the guy really cares about the product that he's putting out onto the market. He takes a huge amount of pride in the work that he does and the bows that he produces. Rightly so, I think. The way that the bows are heat treated as they're going through the lamination processes, the way that they're tested, the finishing, the way that they're all finished by hand is just, it's pleasing to see. You know, you're getting a bow which is handcrafted start to finish by one guy, and it shows. Okay, the bows just they're like little pieces of art in their own respect. Now, one of the things I did to test the robustness of the Raptor was I left mine strung up at home for a good 24 to 48 hours. Room temperature, kind of 21, 22 degrees, something like that. And then I took it outside into the middle of the German winter. It was minus 20 degrees outside, and I put 100 arrows through it. So from room temperature, minus 20, and the bow just, you know, it was nothing to the bow. It just performed faultlessly as it should. In use, I've put it through some really hard tests. It's been knocked over onto rocks, it's fallen onto gravel, it got run over by a dog once chasing a stick, and there's not a scratch on it. So the proof of the pudding is in the eating, as they say, and when these things are in actual real world use, they are very robust. They keep their finish and just look beautiful all the time, as well as performing faultlessly. So I'm actually on hallowed ground at the moment. This is in Simon's workshop, and it's a wonder to behold how things are put together, the whole organisation of the place, how he goes about the work, and yeah, it's a privilege actually to be here. So before I start rambling on, let's go back to that blithering idiot and see what he's up to now. Right, it looks gorgeous. It's smooth to draw. There's no stacking. You've got the options of extra long draw lengths. On release, it's smooth. There's absolute minimum to no hand shock. You've probably seen on that slow-mo clip right at the beginning of this video. Really very smooth to shoot. It's quiet. Why have I got string silencers on them? Because I think they look cool. But you can easily shoot without string silencers. It doesn't need them. What else? It's accurate, it's consistent, it's got power, it's got speed. This is a 38-pound bow at 28 inch. Now I draw just under 28 and I put it through the cronny. Have a look at this picture here. How much? How many feet per second from a 38-pound bow? Now I'm not huge on speed. I do like putting the stats up from time to time because some people like to hear about that kind of thing. To me, it's not what makes a good bow, but it's interesting, and it also kind of indicates towards the efficiency of the bow you're using. I'm out shooting this nearly every day, truth be told, and yeah, I think you can probably tell I'm pretty much in love with it. There is no downside to these bows. If you've never shot, and I'm going to use the word horsebow, they're Asiatic bows, but if you've never shot a horsebow or Asiatic bow before, have a go at a good one. Don't have a go at the horrible plasticky, fiberglassy, naff cheap ones that seem to be flooding the market. It's like any bow, you get what you pay for. These, yeah, anyway, to the styling. This is the sunburst style, which is a bit extra on top, but it just, I mean, picture speaks 1,000 words. You look, I mean, wow. There's also the black edition, to which I've added the Robin Hood Archery black edition, which I'm very pleased about. And there's a caramel edition, which is basically the bamboo without all the special effects on it. So there's something for everybody there, really, from a style point of view. And I just cannot recommend it enough. As a bow company, Simon's Bow Company, the guy's an absolute artisan. He puts his heart and soul into these. It's made by one person in his workshop, start to finish. Truly, truly handmade in Holland by somebody who cares about the product that he's delivering to you. Okay? And the bow screams that every time you use it, every time you pick it up, every time you shoot it. Love it, absolutely love it. I think I'm going to keep this to a fairly short video. I know I've been intense and rammed this down your throat, but I do truly believe and care about this bow, and I know once shot you will not look back. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as you shoot any of Simon's bows. Really are top draw, real class. I'll probably leave you with a bit of shooting. Everybody likes to see these things in action, and I like shooting them too. So it's a shorter video, it's been intense. Have a look on my website for all the other details and what it comes with, the bow sleeve and the string and all the rest of it. Pricing's on there as well. And yeah, if you ever fancied a go with an Asiatic bow, this is the one. This is the one. Okay, leave you with some shooting. Catch you guys later. Just so sweet to shoot. I keep using that word. One thing I should mention, I've used these, I'm using wood at the moment, wooden arrows. I've used both wood and carbon on these, from quite heavy to very light arrows. I was shooting some, God, what spine were they? I think they were about 1,000 spine, something like that, through this yesterday, with a grains per inch of 4 point something or other. Really light, but holy cow, that, it was like you think a release and it hit the target. It was, I didn't put it through the cronny, but way over 200 foot per second. And when I did the speed testing, now then, what weight of arrows? I'll weigh those as well, and I'll put those up on the screen, the weight of those. And again, 203 foot per second, was it? Phenomenal. So really light to really heavy arrows. It just loves the lot. I'm going to get my arrows. One thing I love doing with this bow, with any bow really, is mucking about, kind of kneeling shots and things like that. Getting yourself into all kinds of different positions. Helicopter's coming over to see what I'm up to. I'll take you down range in a moment. It's not that far, about what, 15 meters, something like that. But considering I'm just mucking about with this thing. Oh, there's always that one last arrow. Let's go down range and have a look. There's that one last arrow up there. That one, that's the nasty one. I'll throw that one in the bin. Look at this. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. So, here we go. Quick selfie shot. That's the Raptor from Simon's Bow Company. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click on like and subscribe if you did. And I'll catch you guys later on Robin Hood Archery video channel. See you later, guys.